Hello, my name is Sandy Bear, and today we are going to design the Dene Stick Pull. In Native Youth Olympics, one of my favorite events is the Dene Stick Pull. In the past, it was also called the Indian Stick Pull. The slippery stick is to represent a fish being pulled out of either a net or a fish wheel to put into your boat. This develops both hand and arm strength. The dimensions of a Dene stick is 12 inches in length. At the center of the diameter is 1 inch, which tapers down to a half an inch at the ends. It is finished with lacquer to give a slippery feel when coated in Crisco. I was inspired by this project because I was an NYO official for about 8 years. And when I traveled to some of the rural schools when we did 3D printing classes, I noticed that they didn't have any wood shops and with the lathe to create the Dene stick. With NYO season starting soon, I logged into Tinkercad to create a 3D printed version of it. Tinkercad came out with a new tool in the basic shapes called Revolve Sketch. This is like a virtual lathe. When you move the tool over, it breaks it down. Left side is a regular grid and the right side is a solid blue. You want to make sure you work on that solid dark blue line because that is the middle of your work. I worked from top downwards, with it being 1/4 of an inch at the top and going straight down that center line 6 inches, and then I moved left half an inch and then went back up to create the finished piece. I then inserted a hole by using a cylinder with a 1/4 inch diameter and 1 inch long. And with the align tool, I made sure everything was centered. I duplicated it and moved it over. Lastly, I created a post that will be used to connect both sides together with the diameter to fit within the hole we just created. Once printed, we used some super glue to hold it together. I hope you have fun in creating your own Dene stick, and don't forget, it does take a few tries to get it done right, but eventually you'll get it there, and go practice.